Hi guys, and welcome back to my lane. Today I am making a Christmas wreath. So I made a fall wreath and I made it in a short. You can see that in, I'll link that here for you to see. But because it was a short, you didn't really see the details of it. So I am going to take you step by step making a wreath, and this one will be a little different from the last one, but you'll kind of get the gist of it. So here we go. So first off, most of these items come from the Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree. So we have the metal wreath, some, what do they call these? Pipe cleaners. And I just got Christmas colors. I would have preferred all black, but they did not have any more. I think it was more for Halloween that they had the all black. But I saw these in the Christmas colors and also all white. Also, we will be needing decorative mesh. You can see that there, hopefully. Okay, so I did get this from Dollar Tree, but I got another one from Michael's, and the one from Michael's is bigger than this one. Okay, so this one from Dollar Tree is five yards. This one from Michael's is 45 feet. So doing the math here, so this one here will be 15 feet. So that means this is like equal to 3 of these. So doing the math here, 3 of these, $3 versus $9.99. You're better off going to Dollar Tree, definitely. But they did not have any more at the Dollar Tree near me. This was actually an old one that I had from doing Halloween projects. So I do know, I mean, you have to look around when it comes to Dollar Tree because it's hit and miss. You go to one location, there's some stuff there. Go to another location, there's different stuff. So I do know that they do still have some of their Halloween stuff out. So I say definitely look for these. And if you can find them, get as many as you can get your hands on, because these are at Michael's all the time. I mean, they have many colors, but it's not worth it. Now, one place I didn't look is Walmart, and they may have some there. So anyway, enough with my math and facts and shopping. That's it. So these are the items that you need. Also, you are going to need a foam mannequin head. Now, here's another story on shopping. The foam mannequin head, they do carry these at Michael's, $5.99. My father is a thrifter. He loves going to the Goodwill, other thrift stores. So he found these, and I believe they were like 25, 50 cents. I don't know, but dirt cheap. So if you can get your hands on some of these, thrifting is the way to go, not going to a craft store. So what you have to do for this specific project is cut it in half. Now, all of my knives are dull. I don't know why, but they are. So hopefully you have a good sharp knife, or if your husband or you are into, you know, woodworking, things like that, and you have a saw or something like that, it'll be easier because you can just cut it down the middle here. But either way, you'll need to cut this down the middle. Next, you will spray paint her. Here's mine. So I use brown spray paint that I found at Michael's again. And the spray paint is, I got like the medium size can, so we're talking $5.99 for the spray paint. But they do have smaller cans that I believe are like $2 or $3.99. So you can get away with the small can if you're just doing one. But I got the medium just in case I decide to do multiple. Plus, I'm always crafting, so it'll come in handy at some point. And I already had this paint on hand, so didn't need to buy this. But black paint, gold paint, red paint for her lips. And the lashes, it's kind of hard to see because my light is catching it, but they're black lashes. It's looking a little white or silver or something in the light. But the lashes, again, can be found at good old Dollar Tree. So just $1 for the lashes. And you just glue those right on. So she's so pretty. Yeah, she is. Okay. So let's get down to making this wreath. First, we're gonna start with the mesh, and we're gonna cut it into pieces. And we will cut this maybe about 4 or 5 inches long. It doesn't need to be that long, but this here is good. Okay, so we're gonna cut this whole roll into pieces this size. So the easiest way that I use to measure it is just to lay it on top of each other, and it does kind of stick, so be careful with it. But you just unroll. And cut. So I won't make you watch this whole thing, but I'm going to go ahead and do the rest off camera. Once you cut all your mesh into the 4 to 5 inch pieces, then you'll just roll them up as so, and they easily roll up because it was already in a roll. So not much you have to do there. It's mainly, since I stack them on top of each other, I have to separate them. But if you have a cutting board or cutting sheet and you have like the rolling cutter, you can just cut it that way, and that way you can measure it as well as cut it at the same time, and they're not all stacked together where you have to separate it. So it'll eliminate a step there. Next, we're gonna take the pipe cleaners. And I'm gonna start with the red and gold ones, since that is the color that my lady has on her face. Now, hopefully you won't see these at all anyway, but I don't know. I'm just being extra right now. That's okay though. It's okay. So you will take these here and you can cut them in half, or you can cut them in threes. I'm going to cut them in half just to make it easier for me. Also, I have another pack, so if I run out, it's fine because I have more. So I'm going to cut it in half. Once you cut those in half, what you're going to do is bend them into little V's. So just bend it in half like so that it's a V or U or whatever you want to call it, but bend it in half. You can take 3 of these and grab it in the center here, and then take one of your V's and put it right here in the center, and then twist. Like so. So you probably won't see this because it'll kind of be bent up like this once you get it onto the wreath ring. So that's why I said the color doesn't really matter, but just in case, I would say it's best to go with black if you can get your hands on it, but hopefully we do it well enough where you don't see this at all. So I'm going to finish doing these and get right back to you. So of the 5-yard mesh, I was able to make 5 of these. And before I open up this other one here, I did want to see how many would fit on each area of the ring so that I'm not making too many. So what we're gonna do is we are trying to leave this outer ring open so that we'll be able to hang it. So we're gonna alternate between the 2 middle ones here. So you just put that on there as so, and then you'll twist it in the back. So we see here, it takes about 6 of these to fill up one area, because I have 5 here, but it's a little space where we can put another one. So 5 or 6 for each area. And I'm going to do 6 if I have enough mesh, just because I want mine very full. So I have them all on here now. And as you can see, you can still see the pipe cleaners a little, but that's because it's not as full as I want it to be. I had enough, just enough, to put 5 of the bundles on each section, but you can definitely fit one, maybe even two more per section. So what I'm going to do is I'll get I'll try to find another roll at a different Dollar Tree, because like I said, they didn't have the black at the one closest to me. So I'll try to find another so that I can fill in the gaps. See, you can see right here. And I fluffed this out. Oh, see, once I move it, you can definitely tell there's some gaps. But I fluffed it out as good as I could. And like I said, we leave one section for the lady. Hi guys. So she's almost complete. You want to take a look at her? She's so cute. So what I've done is I just added red to the bottom so it can be like her top. And then I filled in the gaps. I got some more of the black mesh and filled in at the top because it was a little holy. I wanted to fill it out, especially more in here. So remember how we were doing just the middle two rings? I actually added some to the very middle on these two sides so it could come in and fill in more there. So she's nice and filled in. Also, when I went back to Dollar Tree to get some more black mesh, I found some of these, the black pipe cleaners. Oh my goodness, the black pipe cleaners here. So I was excited about that because before you could kind of see those gold ones in there. You couldn't really see the red ones, but you could see some of the gold ones. So I was able to fill in where you could see any of those colored ones. And for the bottom, where her top is, I just used red pipe cleaners. So blended in very well. I mean, you can't even see the pipe cleaners, but I use red just in case. So that worked out great. So now the only thing I have left to do is I got this here table mat from Dollar Tree and I spray painted one side black. So that way we can put it on the back of here to secure everything and also to cover up all the pipe cleaners that you can see on the back of there. So I'm just gonna glue it on with the black side up. So it has multiple functions. It secures everything together. It fills in any gaps that you may have, and also it will cover up the pipe cleaners. So I'm going to do that and we'll be all done with her.